Hey guys, it's Alex from Tutorialso, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up an Electrum wallet. Now, if you're new to cryptocurrency, I just want to clarify there are many different wallet platforms out there that you can send your money to. The main reason why I like Electrum so much is because it has a very clean interface, it's very easy to log into, it's a lightweight client, and overall just painless to set up and use, as you'll see in the video. Most importantly, it allows you to store your Bitcoins directly on your computer, instead of relying on a public exchange, such as Coinbase, to hold it for you. Think of it like keeping your money under a mattress, for example. Pretty good analogy, not gonna lie. Let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is head over to electrum.org. That is electrum.org. I'll be sure to put this website in the description. Make sure that you download this client from this website and this website only, as getting it from anywhere else can lead to unpredictable results such as somebody stealing your balance. You know, for something as volatile as cryptocurrency, there are a number of links out there that lead to fake, non-genuine platforms because there are no rules in this business, and there are a few things worse in this world than sending your Bitcoins over to the wrong recipient, so make sure that address is pasted in the bar above. And once you're there, head over to the download tab right up here and select your operating system for install. I am on Windows, so I will select the Windows installer. You can select the standalone executable if you'd like, but I'm just a fan of traditional installs. Save the file to wherever you prefer. Very small file size, should take a second or so. Once you have the installer download to your computer, you can double click on it. I probably don't need to reiterate this, but just make sure that whatever machine that you are installing Electrum on is your own. Definitely not a public access computer such as a library. I don't know why anybody would do that in the first place, but when dealing with anything financial, you want to keep your information secure. So especially with something like cryptocurrency, as I stated in my previous video, you want to make sure that whatever machine you're using is your own. As for the installation location, that's up to you. I prefer to just keep it by default, so I'll save it to my C drive. And as you'll see, it only takes 2 seconds to install the client, no complaints by me. Alright, when you open up Electrum for the first time, it may prompt you if you want to connect to a server automatically or manually. More times than not, you're going to want to select an automatic server. The reason why it's not coming up for me, I believe, is because I've had Electrum on this machine before. I did uninstall it for you guys, but there may be some sort of memory of it in my system, so that's why the screen's not coming up. But in the case that it does, click automatic. Obviously, you're going to be creating a new wallet, so you're going to want to click next. You're likely going to want to create a standard wallet, so on this screen, just click next as well. And of course, what we're doing today is creating a new seed, or a new wallet in other words, so click on that. Now when it comes to seed type, SegWit should be fine, don't worry about legacy. This disclaimer's been in Electrum for a while now. Alright, so this is your seed. Now this is really important because if your computer blows up, or gets a virus, or dies in a marching band accident, these words will allow you to get back to your seed. It's basically a really elaborate recovery key and you can't overlook it. Now there are multiple ways to go about saving this key. You could use a snipping tool on your computer, take a screenshot of it, and send that to your email, give an obscure title that doesn't scream password, so you'll always have a way to access it. You could take a picture of it to your phone, of course, you could back that up to your computer or Google Drive. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, the best way to go about doing this is paper. Paper never fails and never malfunctions. You can never underestimate it. It's beautiful technology. Write down those words on a sheet of paper and do it now because you're going to need to re-enter it for confirmation on the next screen anyways. So store it somewhere safe and don't get it wet. So yeah, retype that recovery phrase, and no, you fools, the clipboard is disabled for a reason on that previous screen, so don't you even try it. Copy it down, keystroke by keystroke, like a man or woman. The system wants to know that you know what you're doing, so follow my lead. Righto. If someone in the comments could tell me where that's from, that would be great. Alright, and lastly, you're going to want to create a password. Now this password is different from the recovery key. This is basically a confirmation code that you will enter each time that you want to make a transaction from your wallet when you send Bitcoin to another address. So definitely choose a valuable passphrase for this as well, so different symbols, uppercase, lowercase, you know what I'm saying. Just want to clarify that if you do lose access to your wallet, you can't use this password to get back into it. You're going to need that recovery phrase from before, but feel free to put this on the piece of paper as well. Alright, so you're in. Your Electrum wallet is now created. As simple as that. I just wanted to go over a few things just so you guys know how to send and receive Bitcoin within this client. So the first thing you may notice upon opening up Electrum for the first time is the balance unit down here will be in millibits, or MBTC. Again, I had Electrum on this computer in the past, so I've since changed it to BTC, the normal unit, and you are likely going to want to as well. So you go up here to Tools in the menu, and then you go to Preferences, slide over to General, and then hit BTC in the base unit drop-down dialog. Then you can close it, it'll change automatically. Now your address, where you'll receive Bitcoins from, you head over to the Receive tab, right here. And this will be your receiving address. So if somebody wants to send you Bitcoin from an exchange, or you're withdrawing Bitcoin that you've purchased from exchange to your private localized Electrum wallet, you are going to want to enter in this address on that respective website. Now, I went over a lot of this in depth on my last video on how to transfer Bitcoin from a Coinbase account, or any exchange for that matter, to an Electrum wallet, so definitely check that video out. I'll be sure to put the link in the description. Last but not least, you'll head over to the Send tab when you want to pay Bitcoin from your balance to another Bitcoin address. Obviously, you would enter in that Bitcoin address in the Pay To dialog where the recipient address goes. You can enter in an optional description for the payment if you'd like. The amount underneath of how much you're sending. Of course, you would only use this if you had a balance inside your Electrum wallet. And don't even worry about this fee slider, just keep it where it is. I don't really feel like explaining it. I feel like I would make it more complicated than it needs to be. Just leave the slider in the middle, click send, and the transaction will be on its way. Of course, make sure the system is online by looking at that circle in the lower right corner. Ensure that it's green. And my friends, that's the basics to setting up an Electrum wallet and getting started. Yes, you can use this wallet on another computer. Just be sure to enter in that seed recovery when you download the client, and you'll be good to go. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video, so thank you for sticking with me till the end. Stay tuned for the next entry in my Bitcoin series, where we'll be talking about Bitcoin tumbling and why it's very important to do so when you're making purchases off the deep web. So comment with any questions, don't forget to like, and have a great day.